Hey, this is Brad from Down by the River Productions, and today we are going to do a quick handheld walkthrough of a Ram Promaster 1500 high top that we built for our customer Max. We're just getting a quick shot of the outside here. You saw the surf racks on the top, the ladder in the back. Here we see our C.R. Lawrence windows, dual pane opening. On the side we also have our shore power inlet. This van also has 2 solar panels on the top, an inverter charger, and a 200 amp hour battery with space for one more in the back. So let's take a look around. As you enter the van, you're going to see a nice stainless steel edge to protect those floors that you get in and out of the van. Nice and durable. Here we have our blackout curtains. Do a really good job of keeping the light out from the front, as well as a little bit of thermal insulation. Just taking a look at the front bulkhead here, as well as some trim, and a peek at our bench system. Let's just start at the top here. Inside of our cabinets, we've taken the time to do our tongue and groove paneling, as well as a nice accent strip that we took from our Backsplash. I feel like all the little touches that go into these really make a big difference, and that's what you're going to get from Down by the River Productions, not just some stock cabinets and backing. So, really fancy place to store your cereal. Here's a look at the Backsplash. This is faux aluminum, and it's really, really durable. I love this stuff. Super easy to clean, waterproof. Here's our edging. It's a custom rubber edge trim. Love that little corner there. Had to show that off. Keeps all the moisture out. Nice and weatherproof. These are the C.R. Lawrence windows. Both sides of those open. And the nice part is you can open them during the rain. Taking a look at the sink here, the stove, the countertop. There's our just tie downs for the blackout curtains. So the sink works with electricity, seen there. And then we've also got a hand pump over here on the right. So if you don't want to use your power, you just pump that and you can always have fresh water. Underneath, we'll take a look here and see our refrigerator. This refrigerator is charged off the solar system, but it also contains its own battery. So you can actually remove this fridge and run it for 10 to 12 hours all on its own. Really nice feature for Max, who likes to go on a lot of surf and hike adventures and take his food with him. On the right, you see in the front our gray water tank, and in the back our freshwater tank. 2 5-gallon jugs, easy to pull in and out, not too heavy to lift, but still plenty of water. So as we close this, we'll go over to the other cabinets where you'll see mostly nothing, but lots of storage options. Here's where you're going to put your gas cans. This has been converted to a 1-pound propane tank system. These are the little green cans you see when you take camping. You can get them almost anywhere, easy and nice to store in the van. Over here we have our bench system. Nice open storage unit on top, and then below we've got 2 cabinets, which on the right we'll see here stores the toilet. This is a manual flush toilet, but it does flush, and you just take the bottom off there to dump and empty it, no pun intended. On the left is just some open storage. You can put whatever you like in there. When you grab this locking pin here, this will release our bench, and we can pull it forward. It creates a nice little seat for 2 where you can eat or do some work or just hang out. And this is a load-bearing bench, so 2 people up to 550 pounds can sit on there, and we store our table leg and table right up front, locked in with a bungee. Here's a little shot of that already installed. We've really been enjoying using the Sequoia table leg system. It locks in with a simple twist, and then you can take that black base there and screw it in further to make it nice and tight. Very easy use. We've been really happy with it. So as we take a look at the back here, you're getting a look at the fabric walls, a little tongue and groove ceiling, that back bulkhead. These fabric walls are padded nice and thick, so you don't need extra pillows to sit up in bed and read a book or do whatever. Just makes it really cozy in the van when you're hanging out. This is that front bulkhead, all custom woodwork. We like to hand sand and hand grout everything to give you that rustic woodworking look and just give you a one-of-a-kind van. Here you see an outlet, a little better view there. 2 110-volt outlets as well as USBs. A little close-up of our trim work. We use a combination of rubber and foam around all the edges to keep the van nice and airtight. This is one of my favorite parts of the van to make. I really enjoy making these curves, so using that little piece of trim to build a wall out to cover the innards of the van. And then inside the cabinet, it's hard to see here, but I've faded the stain from special walnut to gun stock, as well as that piece of trim there, just to give it a unique look if you catch it in the light properly. Here's a look at the back. Again, lots of insulation in the doors and behind those walls, and we've used a nice, easy to clean headliner material to cover that. Shut the door so we can kind of see the lights. This is going to be your ceiling lights. Take a look up there. This is hooked up to a dimmer. Again, a little hard to see on camera, but you see me flipping the dimmer switch there so you can adjust a little bit of mood lighting. You're not blowing your eyeballs out in the middle of the night with those fully on. The next switch over is going to be your kitchen lights. 2 lights to accommodate any task you're doing over there. Next to that is going to be your entryway lights. There's one right above us, and then there's one in the garage area, which I'll show you later. And then last but not least, this switch is for the fan. The fan speed and direction is adjustable right on the unit, but it's nice to have a switch that you can just kind of reach over the side of the bed and turn on and off without fussing with the fan. So we'll leave that back one on, and we'll take a look at the outside. If we open the outside, again, you're going to see those padded panels, lots of insulation back there, really nice and soft. Again, you can lean against these and be super comfortable. Just a little overview here. As we come in, you're going to see the rinse kit that Max had requested, as well as an outlet on the right, which is going to power rinse kit's submersible heater, as well as anything else you'd like. These side panels are removable with just 3 screws. This is because there's a lot of wiring from RAM back there, and mechanics or any auto body shop might have to take those off, so it's nice to make them easily removable to give them a leg up. You see the tongue and groove ceiling there, as well as a nice big bed area. Max is going to provide his own mattress on this one. Nice sunny shot of the rear bulkhead. This has 3 sides to it, black on the back to match the van, little fabric on the bottom, and then some tongue and groove on the other side that I'll show you later. As we enter the left side of this, the right side of this, there's that entry light that's going to stay on with the front entry light. That's your Bluetooth to see what your batteries and charge controller. Seen right here, this is a Renogy Rover charge controller. And the wiring going into the battery bank and inverter. We'll just open that up right there. It's a nice case, so you can kind of store stuff on there, but we put the holes in it so that your unit can breathe. It does need a lot of breathing room so it doesn't overheat. This is a 1000-watt inverter charger, which handles the shore power inlet, as well as what you see there, the 200 amp hour battery. Like I said, there are 2 solar panels on the roof that charge this system when you're not shore power charging. Just give that a little lock in there, nice and tight. And then here's a little bit of detail work. I like to put this fabric inside of these back panels. Again, these have to be removable so the dealer can service the lights and some wiring back there. But I do insulate behind there and then wrap it in the matching fabric just to give it a little personalized touch. You probably noticed that the ceiling fan was installed more towards the passenger side of the van, and that's so that when Max has a longboard on the roof, he can still fully open and close that vent and have full use of that fan. So that's going to do it for today. Thanks for joining me on this quick walkthrough. If you'd like to see detailed photos of this van as well as our other builds, please visit us at downbytheriverproductions.com and on Instagram at downbytheriverproductions. Thanks again.